Do memories have mass? I mean, memories feel so intangible, like whispers in your mind, a first kiss, the smell of rain on hot pavement, your grandma's laugh. They're there one second, gone the next if you don't hold on. Weightless, ethereal. But what if they're not? What if every single thing you've ever remembered is adding actual weight to your head right now? Let's start simple. What even is a memory? It's not floating in some ghost cloud inside your skull. Memories are physical changes in your brain. Neurons fire, synapses strengthen, proteins shift around, new connections form, like tiny bridges being built across electrical gaps. When you learn something new, your brain literally rewires itself. Dendrites sprout, molecules lock into place. It's all matter, atoms, and atoms have mass. But does that mean the memory itself has mass? Hold on. Everyday intuition says no, ideas don't weigh anything. You can carry a library of books in your head without your backpack getting heavier. But zoom out a bit. Einstein's E equals mc squared tells us mass and energy are two sides of the same coin. Change the energy state of something and you've changed its mass, even if it's by a whisper. A memory isn't just static stuff, it's a stable pattern of energy in your neural network. Like a sculpture carved from brain tissue, holding its shape against entropy.
So, does forming that pattern cost mass or add it? There's a wild experiment from the 1960s that hints yes. Researchers trained planaria, those little flatworms, to navigate a maze. Fed them some junk food laced with the worm's own ground-up brains, a technique called memory transfer. But that's a tangent for later. The key? The trained worm's brains weren't just smarter, they weighed more. Slightly. Enough to measure. Follow-up studies with rats running mazes showed the same. Learning pumped up their brains with extra RNA and proteins. A 10% maze master? Brain mass up by about 0.1%. Not nothing.
Scale that up to you. The average human brain clocks in at 1.4 kilograms, packed with 86 billion neurons and something like a quadrillion, 10 to the 15th synapses. Each memory isn't one synapse, it's a network, maybe thousands overlapping. But let's ballpark. Suppose strengthening a single synapse adds just one extra protein molecule. That's about 10 to the minus 20 grams. Tiny. For a vivid memory, say 10,000 synapses beefed up, that's 10 to the minus 16 grams. A million memories? You're looking at a microgram or so total. That's the mass of a single bacterium, or the weight your brain gains from eating 1 grain of rice. But here's the escalator. Lifetime memories? You've got decades of them. Childhood flashes, song lyrics, every face you've recognized. Estimates put the total info storage capacity of a human brain at around 2.5 petabytes, enough for 300 years of HD video. If we convert that to physical heft via energy differences, physicist Melvin Vopson proposed something provocative recently. Using Landauer's principle, the thermodynamics of information, he calculated the mass equivalent of 1 bit of data. It's absurdly small, about 10 to the minus 38 grams per bit. For your whole brain's memories, still less than an electron. But it's not zero. Information has a shadow mass. Now, tangent time, because this gets weirder when we think digital. Your phone stores memories too. Photos, texts, cat videos. Does that data have mass?